that's glitched out and not in a way that I intend. What the heck? Hold on, face cam's messed up. What's going on with the face cam? Hold the phone. Alright, I know the whole thing is that the UI is all glitchy, and that's kind of the joke, but Facecam appears to be broken. Why is Facecam broken? What? Alright, well, let's try to reactivate the... Okay, that's the wrong capture. What the heck? Why is it all weird? That is strange. Okay, I have an idea. Give me a second. There it goes. I had to reboot the camera. Easy fix. Okay. So I just need to get the game started here and then get it on the capture. So I have already played about 2 hours. Well, I spent 2 hours in game. I got stuck on a puzzle for a bit, but I've already played a little bit of this. So if you feel terribly lost, you can ask questions, and if there has been an answer yet, as of yet, I will tell you. But there's also a VOD from a few weeks back of the previous 2 hours. So, all right, let's see if I can get this to capture. Okay. All right. Okay, so I've got that. We can go ahead and transition that, which means we can go to game screen. And let's see. I don't think that... Okay. I need to mute the background music. Okay. Whoa, it is... I gotta fix the scaling. Give me a minute. I had not looked over at the other capture window here. Source. Yeah, we need to fix that. Can you transform fit to screen? Okay, so the network capture is definitely laggy, so we're gonna not do it that way for a game stream. We'll do the PC capture. That's fine. Which means we will turn off that, because that's the experimental way of capturing things. All right. If the game audio is too loud, let me know. I'll try to turn it down. It's kind of loud on my side, so I'm going to make some adjustments to it here real quick. Of course, I've already got it turned down quite a bit, and I remember the music being pretty loud before. I do need to up the brightness, because that was a problem. Okay. So it should... let's see. Everyone is here. Yeah. Let's see. Rail said I had a game randomly flip upside down on stream last night. OBS starting fights with everyone. Well, so And Ambrosia can tell you, I do things kind of weird with my setups, kind of like way more ridiculous than they need to be. I have a 2 PC setup, but then like some of the stuff I'm capturing, I capture like over the network. And then the other things I capture with a capture card. It still looks kind of dark on stream, even with that brightness cranked up. I wonder if, let me do something here. Maybe a properties change here will help. Can we update? Let's see. Brightness just a little bit. There, that looks a little bit better. Right, because your streaming PC is separate. Yeah. So I have a... It's so complicated. I sent a video setup. Yeah, I had to one time send her a video because she didn't understand what I was talking about. So yeah, so I have, and we won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but since you seem to want to know, on a regular basis, I have a secondary PC that has 2 capture cards in it. One is using an HDMI cable from a camera, a DSLR camera, as the webcam, and the other is coming out of my main PC that's running the games on it. And that's what I'm passing the video through right now. But the issue that I have with that setup, or I say issue, I can't do like individual app capture. So like everything that's on my desktop will show. If I want to Google something or check something or say use a password or something without someone seeing, I have to like go on another screen and worry about what's popping up on what monitor, that kind of thing. So for some stuff, I do want to do app capture, and so on my main PC I still have an instance of OBS, and there's a plugin you can get that you don't even start this, like start streaming on the second side of OBS. You just make it where OBS exposes its video output over your local area network, over your LAN, and then the other OBS instance has the same plugin and can see it as a video source. But even over a fairly quick LAN with wired connections, it'll cause something like a game to be kind of choppy. When I'm doing my development streams and all I'm doing is programming, it probably doesn't matter so much. But for something like a game, I think it would be unpleasant to look at. So I guess I'll stick with the game capture for that. And thank you for keeping tabbed in there, Amber. I'm going to probably stream for a while since it's Friday. And my throat doesn't hurt as much from being sick. So probably, I mean, I don't actually know how long this game is. Maybe we'll finish it tonight. Go till we finish. So should still, if nothing else, still be streaming when you get done at the gym. Okay, so the only problem is I don't remember where I left off. I remember I had solved a puzzle that I was stuck on. Oh, it is completely dark in there. How do I turn the flashlight on? I don't remember. Flashlight, torch, right stick. There we go. That's better. All right, so what was in this room again? All right, this was the creepy kids room. It like started playing like music box and lights were going around. So then I can't open this, right? Because this is locked. Yeah, or jammed. So I had to crawl out of here, which is just like a cutscene. Oh, they respawned? Didn't I deal with you guys already? Okay, yeah, I can't pick that up. So did they Is this a case where they respawn? Because I killed all these guys before. Okay. Yeah, no, it seems like it still remembers everything I did. So I guess maybe they just respawn or they periodically reappear. I had not encountered any respawning enemies up till now. Oh, and I missed that you followed Rail. So thank you for the follow. I didn't see that with all the technical issues we were dealing with there at the beginning. Making sure I didn't miss anything else with all that was going on. Okay, so what do I have? Not there. What do I have? The radio, the room key. No problem. Us tiny streamers gotta stick together. Yeah, that's like the whole point of. You're in the Discord, I'm assuming. I don't recognize your username, but that's not saying much. I'm terrible with names. Okay, I got the gate key, and the card writer. Okay. Yeah, there's a camper. I'll tell you what. So there's a campfire Discord. Give me a moment, and I'll put the link in chat for you if you're interested. Amber's part of it. She's actually the one that got me into it. Oh, my mouse is still captured, so there's that. All right. Oh, game. Could we not with this? Trying to go to Discord, please. Okay. Yeah, the Campfire Crew Discord. Give me a moment and I will I'll put a link in chat. Invite people. Copy. Not that channel. No, just yeah. Now invite people. So there's sort of like we'll call it like a rules of behavior in the sense that like you can't immediately start like promoting your streams and stuff. You got to like interact and stuff for a bit. Excuse me, Discord. I used the copy button. Thank you very much. Hang on. Can I make this game windowed by chance where it would be less obnoxious? Because that would be cool. Where the heck is my mouse? Oh, now my mouse is outside of the game. Oh, jeez. Let's try this again. Invite people. Copy. Hidden use copy button. I used the copy button. Do they restrict who can invite people? Let me see. Okay, you know what? Amber has a link on her profile. I will go grab that and I will put it in the chat. Give me a second. And if you hear a bunch of background audio from her stream, I apologize. Oh, nope, I muted it fast enough. That's good. Okay, cool. All right, let me go get the link. It's this. Copy link address. All right. Campfire Crew Discord. Okay. So that is the Discord that we're both a part of. And it's got both affiliates and non-affiliates and stuff. And there might be people higher than that. I don't think so, though. think it's pretty much mostly just affiliates and non-affiliates. I don't think we have any partners yet. A lot more effort. Well, I think the issue is they limit who can generate invite links potentially, but it wasn't telling me that. It was just not copying a link. So I was a little confused. I had not actually tried to get my own invite link made to that thing just yet. So I was a little confused. Can I make this thing? Let's see. Can I make it? Well, why are we 16 by 9? Can you go a higher resolution, or is that? Oh, geez. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, why are you? 60 hertz is fine. Quality. Yeah. Why are we? I didn't realize that we had a lower resolution on this thing. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh. Oh, it's because of the full screen thing. Play back. Oh wow, that completely changes the UI. Holy crap. Oh wow, the game actually looks a lot better. I didn't realize I was playing on such a low resolution. I thought it was just like that. I feel a little ridiculous now. All right, so I have a bunch of keys now. So I'm supposed to be able to get into like other floors and stuff, I assume, but I don't know. Let's see. Map. So those doors I physically couldn't go through, and I don't think I could go through that door. They were jammed, so it wasn't a matter of not having the key. So let's go upstairs. Okay, that one's unlocked, so I've almost for sure been in there already. This one I haven't been in. Nope, that one's not able to be unlocked. Okay. So it's still only specific ones that I can open. Oh, how do you run, lady? I don't remember. Nope, that's the stomp button. Was there not a run button? I thought there was a run button. Stomp. No. No, I just walk. Oh, walk, run, toggle. Oh, run. There it is. It was left bumper. Okay. I just didn't see it. I was blind. Let's see. I wonder if that glitched out enemy is still here. When I played this last time, there was an enemy in one of these rooms that wouldn't attack me. It would just stand there, but I couldn't target it. I couldn't hit it. I couldn't interact with it at all. And it would just stand there and make ominous noises at me. But I could hear it from like down the hall and on like the floors above it. Oh, actually, this was the room. I still don't trust this body here. This was the room where I could hear it below me when it was glitched out. But I don't hear it now. So they must determine the spawns kind of dynamically, which I guess is good. It means if I had quit and reloaded my save, I might actually have not been as bothered by that enemy. Okay, I still can't do anything with this, right? Because I don't have... There's something on the table. I can't reach it with my bare hands. I've tried to use... Like... I've tried having the board and stuff that I have equipped, and that doesn't seem to count. So there must be another door. What is on this floor? Okay, so there's a door on the other side that's still locked, potentially. No, that was the door I passed the first time, and I couldn't go through that door. So no, that's actually wrong. because we just came through here. So then it's the lower floor we need to go to. I think it is the lower floor we need to go to because I had to at one point like melt some stuff off of a lock. Wrong way. It was on the first floor, I think. Yeah, I had to like, yeah, okay. It's no longer blocked, but I apparently need a key, I guess. Ground floor gate key, I'm assuming. Not inspect. Gift gate. Use? Okay, yep. All right, cool. So that was where I had left off then, I guess. But I had gone upstairs to save, which is where I confused myself. So then anything in here is going to be new to me. All right. What do we have? What do we have on this floor? Okay, that appears like it's a way out down that way. There's a lot of unlocked doors on this floor. But I guess that means that's how we would access the key, because it's down here. I don't like how that's partially open and whatever's dripping from the ceiling. The good news for most of a filthy old bathtub, a pool of stale water sits at the bottom of the tub. The good news is, at least so far, from like a scare perspective, the enemies in this game all kind of make a lot of racket when they make like this staticky shrieking sounds. So you kind of hear them coming from pretty far away. Noise complaint has been added to documents. I tell them something's off, and they have the audacity to tell me it's the pipes. Well, I might not be Captain Obvious, but I already checked the pipes. They don't act up at 2 a.m. I swear to God that if I hear that unit upstairs stomping around again, I'm going up there myself to give them a piece of my mind. Fucking idiots. Sounds like there was a issue between neighbors. There's been a sort of a recurring theme with documents and stuff around this apartment building, which is what we're in right now, of people not getting along. And every apartment being disgusting. Yeah, gross. I'm not touching any of this. But I still inspect everything in case there's something important. Gives Silent Hill vibes. It is definitely, especially with the fixed cameras, it is definitely reminiscent of the earlier Silent Hill games and the earlier Resident Evil games. It does have, and actually I haven't played it this way yet. It has an option. It's got an update since the last time I played for a third-person camera, and I haven't played it with the third-person camera. Okay. So what do we think? Should we do the third person camera or should we do the fixed camera? Wonder why they did that. Some people don't like the fixed corner cameras. I'm working on developing a horror game. That's what my other streams during the week usually are, development streams. And while none of my stuff is gameplay yet, it's mostly code, I am planning on having, oh, I got a phone call. I got to take a phone call. Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call for my fiance leaving work. Wanted to ask me a question. So yeah, so I do development streams because I am working on a horror game that is also sort of inspired by this similar time in gaming. And I had a similar intention. The default mode I was going for was going to be the over the shoulder, like Resident Evil 4 camera mode, but I have the intention of having an optional fixed camera mode. No one calls you until you're streaming. Well, to be fair, I did start streaming a little early tonight. She knows that I usually start around 7 p.m. our time, but it's about 10 minutes till right now. So she didn't know that I was streaming. She probably figured she was catching me just before I went live. It was kind of an impromptu thing for me to start early. Okay, so I guess we'll stick with third person for now because I like the fixed camera. It's cool, but the enemies are hard to target. Oh, speak of the devil. I say hard to target. It technically does the fixed camera thing of auto locking on them, but not if you're using the melee weapon, which I'm gonna have to eventually because I don't think I have many bullets left. Speak of the devil, I don't have any bullets left. Do I not have the thingy equipped? Wasn't there there's a quick select button for that, isn't there? Is it, what was it? Well, that's unfortunate that so like using this is way harder. You made asteroids, that's your greatest claim. I mean, making anything, I think is a fair claim. I mean, you did something that many people don't do just by simply making something. Even if it's, you know, a recreation of something that already exists. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's not something that's going to be, you know, innovative and change the world or that's going to, that's bars actually. Okay. I was like, I didn't quite understand what you were saying, but I get it now. I'm just old and don't get what you were saying. Yeah, I mean, I think just creating something is saying a lot. Like, there's a lot of people that won't. I have people come into the streams and they're like, you know, I'd like to do this, but I can't program. It's like, well, I mean, I'm not a great programmer. Like, I do it. I'm a developer for a job, like for web development, but I'm not a great programmer. But I got really good at looking for solutions and looking things up on the internet, and that's kind of where you get bars refers to rap. Yeah, lyrics that sound good, rap lyrics that sound good. Yeah. I kind of guessed that's what you meant, but I was not certain. Like, the fact that I can search all the, nobody likes washing up, but this is disgusting. The fact that I can search all this stuff makes me think I'm going to find something at some point doing that. So I feel inclined to keep checking everything. Diary entry has been added to documents. Wednesday, September 6th. Spent most of today helping Laura and little Chris move. Work on the old shopping center is due to start tomorrow, and she doesn't fancy her chances of Chris sleeping through the night with all that going on. They told the locals to keep their windows closed because they have people working around the clock. Not exactly making a good first impression, if you ask me. Anyway, the work's slated for 2 months, and Laura's mom's taking them for the second one, so it shouldn't be too disruptive. It'll be nice having Chris around. Kids bringing good vibes into the house, and he can't get enough of my old consoles. Chris has taken to using the controller pretty well, but still insists on tapping on the CRT like it's a touchscreen. Honestly, it's just nice to have a player too. It's been years since I played some of these games. Maybe I can convince Laura to join us for a game or two. I think I still have my multi-tap somewhere. Yeah, the developer of this game did a good job of making this place kind of feel lived in, but also just really gross. Oop, there's something up there. A repair spray. It's interesting that you call it a repair spray and not like a med kit or med spray. Multi-tap makes you feel old AF. So, yeah, this game is set, I think, in 20... I don't think it actually says, but I think it's 2055 based on, like... It mentions some other dates and how long ago they were. So, I'm thinking it's around 2055. There was a hallway here at one point. I can see the seam in the texture. Ooh. There was something here. Or it's, oh, maybe he made this, or they made this. I don't know who made this game, to be honest, but maybe they built this out of like prefabbed sections so they could stick parts of the level together. And that's just where they patched up a hole. But yeah, you'll notice like there's a lot of like CRT screens and stuff around in here, but yet it has kind of a futuristic vibe. So it's kind of going for like the Blade Runner thing, of being futuristic but using traditionally old technology. Okay, so I guess I have to go under the creepy, partially opened shutter door. Yeah, it is very in the hardcore 90s sci-fi vibe. There's some mention at the start of there being some kind of plague or virus that spread around. And you'll notice like these vine, kind of like on this loading screen, this sort of vine effect. They're like vines growing all over things. Oh, we have a cutscene? Maybe? What am I looking at?
Hey, you remember that day we got stuck at the sushi joint on 7? The whole street was locked down that night.
It is kind of...
Freaking out, calling their bosses, lawyers, loved ones.
The vines are reminiscent of a Thorian. I agree.
You said you didn't care. Being trapped there with me, and as much sushi as you could eat. You said there was no better way to go. Family and Foch. You know, that was the first time anyone had called me that. Family. Just the two of us. Making something from nothing.
There's a lot of flashbacks. So the game sort of starts with the main characters looking for their sister, I believe.
Let's see if this side has roof access.
Okay, pause it. So the main character's looking for their sister. I think it's their younger sister. They were like a researcher. It seemed like they were trying to, or they took a position as a researcher outside of the city, in like an isolated zone from this virus stuff, these vines or whatever they are. They took a point of research. It seemed like they were trying to get to the bottom of something that happened in the past, maybe in the childhood of the two girls. And they lost communication with the sister and decided to go look for them. So that's kind of the bulk of it. And other than like the hint of like, hey, there's something going on here with this virus, there's not been a lot of story reveals just yet. So we shall see where it goes from there. Oh yeah, there's some of the vines. So yeah, there's this stuff. You can find it growing on objects like we did here, but then also you'll find it over bodies and like taking over bodies. But the enemies also have sort of a glitchy computer effect to them. In fact, I've made the comment that they sound kind of like a dial-up modem when you hear them in the distance. Dear valued tenants, we write to inform you of an important development regarding your residency at Gator House. As you are aware, the property has recently been acquired by Sherwood Estate Management and will undergo certain changes in its management and policies. Following this acquisition, there will be an adjustment in the terms of occupancy and rental prices. Oh, geez, how relevant. Our aim is to enhance the living experience and ensure the sustained quality of the premises. In light of this transition, we kindly request your attention to the terms attached. We understand the significance of this change and its impact on your living arrangements. Should you find it unsuitable to continue under the updated terms, we respect your decision to seek alternative accommodation. In such a case, we kindly ask that you pound sand, that you notify us within the stipulated time frame to facilitate a smooth transition. We assure you that the transition process will be handled with the utmost care and consideration for your comfort and convenience. Thank you for understanding and cooperation during this transition period. Wow, has a letter ever said "go fuck yourself" in more words? Oh, geez, what is it? The phone ringing? PTSD letter for real. Thankfully, I own a home now. Oh, it's this thing. I received a creepy phone call previously.
Oh, great. It's you.
Murderer?
You have blood on your hands.
Look, I don't know what those things were.
Oh, from killing those things?
Murderer.
Can you stop saying that? Fuck.
Murderer. How did it feel? You beat that first one pretty hard.
How do you know that? What the fuck is this place?
I told you. Should have stayed where it was normal.
I can't be here. I have to get out. I have to get Sasha, and I have to get the fuck out of here.
Be careful what you wish for. Murderer.
Wow. Interesting. Hive mind, locked in on the Thorian idea. I instantly, especially after you mentioned the Thorians before, it definitely seemed like a hive mind. So in the previous phone call, the character sort of seemed to suggest, like the player character seemed to sort of suggest that it was some sort of like AI, like a supervisor AI that had just gone crazy from being by itself. And it does have kind of a glitchy sound to its voice. So, but that would suggest that this, whatever this virus or whatever this growth is not organic. It looks like someone set up a makeshift distillery here. There's a half-empty bottle of alcohol. take the bottle of alcohol. Okay. So a hive mind would be a pretty apt comparison potentially, or maybe there's cameras, but I mean, like, I haven't seen any. I'm really hoping I find some more ammo before a bunch of enemies appear, because the melee weapon, the melee damage kind of is shit. Fire procedure, stop, identify, extinguish, sign about the fire procedure for this block. In the event of a fire, all apartment doors will unlock. That's just dumb. What if you were in the shower or something? Well, yeah, wouldn't you want the doors to unlock in a fire? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you think that's dumb? Oh, hello. Well, that's... I guess I'm not going that way. It doesn't, like, hurt me to walk into it, so... It seems to be solid, whatever it is. We're not getting through that. It's all over the gate on the other side here. That, okay, it looks like I can go through there. Okay, well, it's specifically calling it a gross fleshy mass. So... the key reader's blocked with some kind of growth. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have... not there. Lava kick and highly flammable. Okay. So what if... So what do I use it on? Do I use it on this or on the gate? The gate just looks like it leads into another stairwell, but it does look like it's somewhere I may be supposed to go. But I feel like I need to get in here specifically. So maybe use... but it's not prompting me to use the stuff with it either. Do I have to craft something first? Got no use for that here. There's nothing to set a light here. What if can I like stand really close to this or something? That hasn't been a thing so far. Yeah, no. Previously I had to use... oh, I had to use like a fuel. I don't remember what the item actually was, but I had to use a fuel to start a fire. But it definitely seems like it's suggesting I should burn something. But it needs to prompt me to use an item first for that to be worth doing. Did I miss something in here? Got all I need for now. So that implies I could maybe come back for more. My first thought was I need to make like a Molotov, but I don't have any kind of fabric. Oh, oh. Fuse box for the shutter. I better not mess with it. Oh, okay. I guess I need to go back under here. So it definitely wants me to start a fire, but, I have alcohol to burn. I have a lighter, but I can't just immediately use them together. There doesn't seem to be a combine option. So, gonna bounce and start your own stream, but leave your up in the background. The game looks fun. It has been very interesting to play so far. Have fun with your own stream. Okay. I've been in these rooms though already. So did I miss something in here maybe? It's trash. I guess I missed something and there's something I'm supposed to interact with in here. But I don't know what. It seems like there's a lot of stuff I could be lighting on fire. Especially since I literally have the bottle of alcohol and it's like, this is very flammable. But I have to use it on something. I still don't get it because I have the master room key. So, like, I should be able to open these other doors, right? Because that'd be the whole thing. I'd be able to... Oh. Well, that was a whole thing. I feel like that is probably not intended. Because, like, it should be prompting me to use the key card. Not I should just stand next to this thing and hit the use button. Oh, thank goodness, I got some bullets. So I think my strategy is going to have to be to... Alright, how the heck do I switch weapons? There was an option for it, I remember. Switch target. Was there not an option? Okay, drink some water. Butts, thank you for the follow. I was in your stream earlier. You're playing Phasma? Lurking Me to Affiliate? Game looks interesting. It's very like original Silent Hill games, original Resi games. It actually defaults to a fixed camera mode, but I turned that off because it was getting a little nauseating. The melee combat, when necessary, is kind of difficult. They always did say TV rots your brain. Very funny. I'm definitely getting haunted for that one. Okay. Okay, so that does definitely work. I can definitely unlock those doors now. There were some on the previous floors. So, as much as I want to make progress, I don't know for sure that I don't need something from one of the floors where I was previously. So I want to go back up and search those rooms that I thought I couldn't get into. Now that I understand how I'm supposed to use the master key, since it was being really weird about it. Were there any on the third floor? I'm just going to start from the top and work my way down. Okay, what was on the third floor? No. Okay, cool. So there were none up here. But I think there was at least one in this section. Right? No? Did I figure out how to do the master key? No, because I had to make the master key just then. I could have swore there were other doors that I had not gone through on those other floors. Well, yeah, there's one right here. Oh, well, there were the ones on this floor. Okay. Because maybe I can get some more ammo. What I really need to be doing is taking like a couple pox shots at the enemies and then finishing them off with the melee weapon, but that's where I'm confused because there was definitely a quick select button that I don't seem to have anymore. So I'm kind of confused. Oh, that's what it is. I have to hold down Y. Okay. It doesn't tell you that in the settings, though, if I recall. I think it tells you... Ugh. That's unfortunate. It tells you during the initial tutorial, I think, how to quick select, but they needed to put that in the settings, so in case you forget. It's been like a month since I was playing. That's unfortunate. He's got like a bar through his chest or something.
Jesus.
Intracranial hematoma was the cause of death. That is one of the interesting things. You can approach the people that died in this place, and you get like a feel for how long that, like the timing for this stuff. So like he died in January of presumably 2038, and there's some later stuff that seems to set this in like 2055 based on that alone. It does kind of hog the screen whenever it does that, though. Okay, so we got a little more ammo. And then there was one... Wait, what? If that's right, it's showing... It's showing there's a door here? Right? Game. Game. Do you have an explanation for this? Why is there a door here that doesn't exist? Okay, that's interesting. All right, well, since we have that, and it doesn't look like any of the rest of these are in fact locked, I guess I can go try to do the same thing to use the alcohol on the stuff that's blocking the doorway. Okay, so maybe, yeah, so it specifically says it's blocked. Got no use for that here. Got no use for that here. There's nothing to set a light here. Okay. No use for that here. Okay, it is showing me stuff is blocked, but it seems to indicate that I should be able to exit out through that other side. And seems to want me to come through this door? Like, I can't, it's not like I can shoot it with the gun. There's nothing to set a light here. All right, game. I admit it. You got me stumped.
The interference.
Is it the big one? Like I can't interact with it, and I don't know why. Oh, it's the fire, or it's the trash can here. I got to do it here. There's a smoke detector. All right. No, I got you, game. Okay, you want me to use the alcohol on it first then. Gotcha. If it's got paper packaging, I don't really know why I need to use the alcohol. But sure, let's make a big fire. There we go. And it like, immediately puts the fire out. Oh, good. Now I'm stuck here. This is fine. Okay. So that automatically unlocked this door. Oh. Radio's doing things.
James! Water's not working again. It's just spitting and smells funny.
Oh, come on, this is really taking the piss now.
Can you call them?
Felt like a good doubting. They said last time they'd be back within the hour.
Oh, if we have to wait another 2 days just to get the bloody water back. I have work in the morning. Can't go in with greasy hair.
We still have a couple of bottles left. Give it an hour. If it's not back, you can use those.
James, it really stinks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that colour either.
It's disgusting. How are we supposed to trust it after this?
I know, it's not. I'll call them again in the morning.
I wish we'd never moved to this stupid city.
Find the third signal. So there's been a couple places so far. You start hearing the little radio frequency, and you can use your radio, and it's like you're able to pick up conversations that happened in the past. And so far it's been from like families and couples. Oh, it's the sprinkler system out in the hallway. I was like, did they leave their shower running? Oh, it was giving me a hint to pick something up here. Chopsticks. Why would I need the chopsticks? Okay, why do I not have my oh, now I have my gun. Who is knocking? They can stop it. It's locked with a cheap padlock. I'm pretty sure the solution to that previously was to bash it with the hammer. Yep. Oh, but the hammer broke. Okay. Power. Oh, is this gonna be like a power puzzle? Okay. Or do I need to get a missing switch? Is that gonna be the actual solution? Okay, we wanted to get to 600. I wasn't even reading the instructions on the side. We wanted to get to 600. Kind of seems like I'm maybe missing a switch. So maybe I need to go get another switch. Or breaker, whatever they're going to call them. Alright, what was knocking? Electrician's note. Okay. Jace, elevator keeps not elevating. Just decommission this thing already. It's beyond help. If anyone gets stuck again, flip the switches until the dial matches the picture. Yeah. There's a big square button you gotta press when the voltage is right. Careful, the bottom left switch. It's about to snap off. I'm serious though. The lift's a death trap. Okay, that seems to imply that a switch did snap off. Locked with a keypad. I have no idea what the combination could be. Okay. And you can't let me brute force it, I guess. So they said that switch was about to snap off. Does that actually mean I need to find a replacement for it? Or does that mean it can still be solved without the replacement? Because it really seems like I'm missing a switch. Like, maybe I'm crazy, but it seems like I'm missing a switch. Well, I got it pretty close. Yeah, it kind of seems like I'm missing something. Like I need an additional part. But it trapped me on this side of the thing anyway, so I didn't pick up this ladder, I guess. Future wishes. What do I wish for my future, you ask? I hope my family leads a happy life, that my work remains my passion, that my hobbies continue to bring me joy, and that the world evolves into a better place for everyone. What's certain is that even after death, my love for games, trophies, and collectibles will not fade. Obviously, this isn't entirely true. I've now become a collectible myself, waiting to be discovered by the curious. But this gives me hope that my other wishes will be fulfilled. Hope for my family's happiness, and hope for a better world. I'm confident that I will rest in a beautiful place. I can smell the roses already. So the switch was about to crack off, but does that mean that it did so? Guitar. Sure, I'll take a guitar. I can swing the guitar around as a weapon. Oh, it's like a slightly... No, it's about the same attack style. I just didn't know I could do that. That's cool. The joystick is like affecting how I swing it. Okay, so it's sturdy and pointed at one end. Do I need to put the chopstick in as a switch? It doesn't present the option for it, or any suggestion that I should be using something here. Yep, that's exactly what I was supposed to do. Yep.
Looks like that did the trick.
Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably okay. There's probably nothing to worry about as far as that goes. You know, if memory serves, don't most elevator systems tend to shut down when there's like an active fire alarm? Fire suppression system's going? Can I... No, can't go down further. So let's go up, I guess. Hello, game. What secrets are you hiding? Okay. What are we doing? All right. That was weird. Why did you take my gun from me? No, I want the gun back. Game. Put my gun back in my hand. Thank you. Okay, this looks like it's put us somewhere entirely different. Oh. Cutscene. A malnourished man with an open wound across his face stands before me. He teeters over the 8-story drop to the streets below, casually shifting his weight as he sways to a silent rhythm.
That's a long way down. Maybe you should take a step back.
His skin is very gray.
Wouldn't feel long. Couple of seconds, maybe.
He keeps glancing at his wristwatch, an old analog clock. I'd be surprised if it still works.
Maybe we should talk inside. I don't think this weather's going to stop anytime soon.
I don't feel much like talking.
I really think you should calm down. I can help you. We can get out of here together.
Mother broke your wings.
What?
Left to wither in the dirt, like the rest of us.
You mean my hover? Life can cut pretty deep, but with time, those wounds will heal. I think you deserve that. Time to heal.
I've hurt people. People who hurt me.
You mean those things downstairs?
They're hurting too. Just trying to hold on for a little longer.
What are they?
Friends. Family.
Why do you keep checking your watch? Are you waiting for someone?
Doesn't work. Broken. Just like everything else.
But you keep checking it.
It's a habit.
I told you. It doesn't work.
Tax, you've got to help me.
I assume that's supposed to be don't trust anyone.
Tax? Tax! Do you hear me? Fuck. Okay. Get to the underground. I can do that. We got a way out. Come on, let's go.
You're out of time.
Oh, there he goes.
No!
Just like that he was gone. I don't know if I could have changed his mind. So perhaps there... I mean, I suspect more than likely there wasn't, but perhaps there was a series of options I could have chose in conversation that would have talked him down. But I bet it's one of those things where, like, you're not actually... The truth of the matter is you often couldn't talk someone out of something like that. Torn note on the table, 8053. That's probably the code I need. There's still a pickup? Oh, okay. The pickup prompt just doesn't go away. Okay, well, I guess we're just going right back down and using that code, since it doesn't seem like it gives me the choice of specific floors. You couldn't just let me enter the code? That man. I failed him. He needed me and I let him down. I can't fail her too. We are back outside, finally. And we hit an autosave. That is the lightest cardboard box in the world, especially for its size. So when the game first started off, oh, there's some guys wandering around over there. If you go back to the previous VOD, we started off in this sort of outdoors area, but I guess we were on the other side of that building. And we had to come into the apartment complex to get our apartment building in order to get out. Or to cross over, because a lot of the roads were destroyed and blocked up. Oh, they're so twitchy. So twitchy. Oh, good. You know what? We'll do it this way then, because even though I have the quick select, the reaction time on that's kind of awful. Oh! Knocked her head right off her shoulders with the guitar. It's a shift schedule. Oh, that should be ammo. Stomp. Yeah, alrighty, cool. I'm gonna... Oh wait, was there one of... There was one of those back here? Yes? Is that what this was? No. Just a cardboard box. Oh. Oh, my poor guy. Strange metal thing. It looks modern. There's a slot in the front that seems to be a card reader. Alright. I'm sure it has nothing to do with my master key. Hey, Twitchy. Alright, come here. Come here, Twitchy. Oh, they don't like the flashlight. That's cool. I don't think I had noticed that before. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, really? I can't walk in there? Okay. Ugh. Oh, you're different. I don't like you being different. That's... No. No. Oh, that's not good. Why are you so strong? It's still got a tentacly thing moving around. You don't regen, do you? Is it hurting my ankles? It's making like a little sound, like it might be hurting me to be near that thing. Is it? No? Okay. Really gross. They haven't managed to hurt me, have they? That's right. It's like the classic thing, so it doesn't really technically have a health bar. I mean, it's the caution thingy right there, but it's green, so I think I'm fine. Okay, this is the one that's blocked off, right? Like... No, I can go further that way. But that's the way I came from. That's where it's blocked off. Surely I... Oh, pick up. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Weird that it's not just use. I haven't come this way yet. But the dudes were coming from this way, so I guess we'll go this way. That looks like the way I'm supposed to go. That's dead end. So maybe there's stuff down here on the dead end. Like more bullets. I could use more bullets. If those guys are going to be shambling around all over the place. No. You got nothing for me? That seems about right. Oh, wait. Hello. What do we got? It's just more lore. Today is a good day. I managed to sell a new piece. I was starting to think nobody cared. All those years spent studying are finally paying off. They even said they'd be interested in my other works. Maybe they have rich friends, too. I have a feeling that everything's going to be okay. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Okay, it was just a shiny thing. It wasn't like a item. Okay. Previously, I'd been able to get something out of a vehicle trunk, so... And I have seen stuff in these yards before, so... Kind of eyeballing them as I go here. Bullets. Huzzah. Let's at least reload the gun. Oh, hello. Yes, rah-rah, you're very scary. Okay. For now, let's stick to the guitar. That's working pretty well, actually. And the third person is making the melee combat not completely terrible the way it was before. Is that a bow and arrow? They're missing a bow. Am I going to use a bow and arrow because I can retrieve the arrows? That would be kind of cool, but also, I guess maybe it would have its downsides. It's not very strong. All right, Shambly. Come on. Oh, geez. That was a real quick system critical. Okay, the red ones seem a little bit tougher. Okay. I would have absolutely destroyed this guitar by now, the way I'm smacking it into people. It's a very sturdy guitar. Oh, I was gonna say, I hear you shrieking. Where you at? It sound like a dial-up modem. Get out of here with your dial-up modem sounding ass. Ooh, that looks like a doorway we gotta go through. So we are making progress. Oh, there's another telephone. Oh, what the oh, dog. Dog. It's a dog. It's a dog. It's dumb? That's unfortunate. Its AI seems to be really dumb. I think that might be a bug, guys. Chat, I think I found a bug. Fine. Oh, when it said I was critical earlier, it was literally meaning I was critical. It wasn't red yet, it was green. But I was apparently already critical at the time. That's great. I guess I should switch to the gun if there's gonna be freaking infected dog things running around. Here they come. Why are you coming back? Okay, good. You only take like a shot. You You still have little wavy tentacles coming out of you, though. The phone's usually a save area, so I don't know why you're spawning angry dogs at me here.
We'll catch up with you. Disgusting weather.
Why do you keep calling me?
These are eerie phone conversations.
It's for your own good.
What do you mean it's for my own good?
You didn't save him.
What?
That man was sick. He needed you.
Oh, she's gonna take jabs at us for the dude that jumped.
You failed him. Just like everyone else.
What the fuck do you know?
You needed him. He was important.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. My friends are probably worried sick. You should too, if you know what's good for you.
They don't know you like I do. Not really.
What? You don't know me. Fuck, why am I even talking to you?
Hollowbody.
What did you say? How do you know my name? How the fuck do you know my name?
You're acting irrational.
I'm acting perfectly fucking rational given the situation. Who are you? Who put you up to this?
Interesting. That's definitely interesting. Because if it was like an AI supervisor or something for the, what would you call it? Apartment complex that was calling us. One, why would it be calling us now that we're out of the complex? And two, why would it know her personal information like that? That's very interesting. I'm gonna need to grab some food here in a second. So I'll probably put us on like a BRB here for a minute and go grab some food. Okay. You're gonna bring the food to me in a minute. So we'll go back to the game for now. Give me a second here. No, let me get the cursor out of the screen. Is that dog gonna run back this way? I feel like I see one of the dudes off in the distance. Struggling to cope. Wonder if that's a real phone line and stuff there. That would be interesting since seems to be dealing with a lot of like mental health struggles potentially. Contamination poster. This zone poses a potential hazard. Access restricted to authorized personnel only. Do not enter or make contact. Lethal force may be used upon failure to comply. Oh, my flashlight got turned off. I'm gonna run down here and look for some more bullets so I can do some more shooting. Since the dogs are kind of hard to hit with the melee weapon. I should have known, being Resident Evil inspired, that there would be infected dogs at some point. Alright, there were two of them before, and they both came running this way. I took care of the one already, and that's assuming that they didn't reset at some point. Oh, I'm aiming at that dude. Whiffed that. Oh, there's the dog. They don't... Wow, their AI is kind of bugged up. They seem to just kind of run in a straight line. Oh, I'm still locked onto them, apparently. Where are... Or not. The AI on the dogs seems to be a little bit messed up. Okay, not supposed to go that way. Cool. Oh, there's the bow, I think. So, I'm assuming I have a limited number of shots, or how does this work? I'll be curious to see. I mean, presumably since I just got it, it's going to be some improvement over the gun for some reason. I guess that's where I'm going, way down there. Through all this mess. It doesn't seem to be acting like I have any obvious limitations to the number of round or arrows. I popped his head off. Do I just have unlimited arrows? That's broken. That is so broken. Why would I not use this if that's the case? That's like 100% improvement. Also, the game is like super good about locking onto things. If I just hold down the target, it'll lock on. Well, we made progress. I'm no longer in the apartment building, and I apparently have a bow that has unlimited arrows. I was wondering why a bow would be better than the pistol. And apparently the answer is because I don't have limited ammunition. And as far as I can tell, it's not any weaker. Like, also there's infected dogs. I'm a Lady Hawkeye. Well, I mean, technically there is a Lady Hawkeye. There was that recent show. And the comics too, technically. Yeah, it's interesting. I just got the bow and arrow, and there seems to be no limit to the number of arrows I have, which means I can just spam fire away. There's a bunch of abandoned tents out here. Oop, the radio. That means I can do this.
Is that the last of them?
For today, sure.
Jesus, this is so messed up.
You're in a little deep and suddenly grow a conscience, don't you think?
I didn't sign up for this shit. I wanted to help.
Hi, Starby. Welcome in.
You really thought all those background checks and waivers with some humanitarian effort or something?
Oh, Ambrosia, I think this is taking place in like a alternate future, like UK or something.
Give me a break. You need the money, just like the rest of us.
We're burying fucking bodies, man. People. They don't deserve to end like this.
Do we have a problem here? I need to make that call.
You hear the Brit?
Fuck.
Pretty much all the voice acting seems to be European to some degree.
Come on, let's get out.
Some variation of British, UK, accents.
Oh, God. Oh, the smell is unbearable. So many bodies.
We've also got a very Silent Hill thing in that we get to certain areas and the phone a nearby phone rings and we answer it and a creepy voice talks to us and seems to know things it shouldn't. So I'm backtracking a little bit here for a second. I'm also going to show you, I know you are in New Zealand, but obviously being of British origin, there was a sign back here, and I wonder if it's like a real promotional thing, since there seems to be some elements of like mental health topics in this game. There's a self-help hotline that seems to have a phone number on it. I don't know if that looks like a British phone number, but it also seems to have a .org.uk URL, and I'm assuming that might actually be like legitimate, as like a legitimate self-help promotion thing. for like mental health. I thought that was interesting. And it'd be like a pretty on the nose with there being a lot of mental health stuff. Because you deal with a lot of these conversations, like the radio things I tune into, you definitely see people dealing with both in personal struggles and like struggles with the people they live with, that kind of thing. Especially when we were in the apartment building before. But it's kind of a retro futuristic. I hear something shuffling behind me. What's making shuffling noises? Did I lock onto something? Who's shuffling? No? Okay. Let's see here. All the gross bodies. This is where I was before. What was on the ground? Was this just me reacting to the gross bodies? Seek? Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. I don't. So how are you doing, Starby? Usually I'm the one in your streams. I don't have all the emotes and little redeem things for you to troll me with the way I do to you. I guess it's up here. I see a little red light. That must be the lock. Oh, there's a dude. Yeah, so see, it just like locks on immediately. If I don't even have to be able to see them. When I had it really dark before, I could just hear a sound and hold down the thing, and I've just locked on to the fact that there's an enemy. I guess it's slower than the gun. You're working on some designs? Yeah, you do like art, right? Like you did like your own VTuber design? Soon you can terrorize me? Yeah, that's what you think. Oh, that looks unfortunate. That's weird. Disfigured body hangs from the gate. The body is woven with chains. A heart-shaped padlock rests in the chest of this poor woman. An old wallet has been left on the ground. Chibi, I'm out and about right now, but you're okay. Thanks for the lurk. Yep, just doodle as a hobby. Definitely wouldn't say you're an artist. Well, I mean, I've seen, if you've doodled the stuff on your channel, I've seen that, and I would say that classifies you as an artist. You might not be a professional artist because you don't sell it to other people yet, but that still makes you an artist. Creating stuff makes you an artist. Yeah, Ambrosia, she has like one of those 2D PNG, I think they're called PNG tubers. And then she has little Pokemon that represent the viewers on the screen that bounce around. And I think she's doing a Nuzlocke run of one of the Pokemon Black, I think it is. Tomorrow, I believe. If I remember correctly from your stream. I apologize because here shortly I'm probably going to have some food brought to me, so I will not eat in the microphone, but I will probably be eating a little bit of food on camera here. Okay, so I clearly need to get, where was it? Nope, not that direction. I need to get through that gate. Because that's where the arrow is. That's showing me that's where I need to progress. Digilock house key added to the inventory. Oh, I know what it wanted. It's really, it wants me to backtrack pretty far for that, if that's the case. I think I know where I need to put that. This way, I think. Okay. Got myself a little something to eat. Not as, we'll say, healthy or good for me as the ramen I had yesterday, but okay. Okay, if this is the thing I need to use this on, it was way back here. Food break? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I have the food. It's just a burger and some fries, so I can kind of eat it as I play. Especially with like the cutscenes and stuff. I think it was over here. Yeah, this thing. It said it had a slot for a card in it. Oop. If this is not where I'm supposed to use this, I'm gonna be kind of mad. What? House key and wallet. I've got no use for that here. So that wasn't what I was supposed to use here? I'm so confused. Really glad I ran all the way back here. Oh, so I've been playing with the third person camera, but since You're here now to see how it was earlier. Okay, it applied it. So by default, it actually has you set up to play in the sort of fixed camera, which when you're out here is still kind of the same. It's just pulled back more. But the especially when you're inside, it's more of a like old school Silent Hill where it's like up on the walls in different corners of the room and you can't really move it around. Oh, I am going to resave. It's definitely doing the Silent Hill thing though, with like the flashing red at the save points. Silent Hill 2 at least did that. When you would go to save, the whole screen would flash red like that. So it was a digital house key. It always shows the doors as like illuminated things. It doesn't show, it shows the gate there, which has that key. I'm assuming I would need it then to get in somewhere over here. Because it's like that's like a regular lock that's hanging around the lady's, or on the lady's chest. In the lady's chest? I don't know. Did I miss something when I was running around over here? Because I don't have a key. I can run around here in the open area. Am I supposed to go around this, maybe? No. Nope, invisible wall. It's not giving me an option to use an item of any kind here, which would usually be a clue. I don't remember any house doors I couldn't go through. Oh, a healing spray. That's good.
There's an ID card in the wallet.
Oh,
Interesting.
oh, jeez.
Nearby.
Haven't I inspected this thing twice or already, or to get the? I had inspected it to get the key out of the wallet. I had to now inspect it again to find out where I'm supposed to go use it. Is that what this was?
House number 21.
That is annoying beyond all belief. Yeah, that's actually the reason I decided to use the third person camera, because the thing that throws me about that method of control, especially with the way they've implemented it here, is suddenly your perspective changes, but then what does forward and what does backwards seems to get all mixed up. $59.61. Yeah, you know what? That's annoying because based on the way these house numbers are going up, that means I did have to go back this direction, but I had not used the wallet enough times to have the actual address so that I would know where to use the house key. I suppose theoretically, if I had gone house to house checking doors, maybe that door would have been interactive previously, and I would have realized that I needed to come back with something. But the thing was, is up until now, when I've been outside, you couldn't interact with pretty much any of these house doors, so I just kind of wasn't bothering. It's 60. 55. 53, so it should be on the right side, right? What was the number again?
There's a house number.
21. So it's an odd number. So it should be so it should be on the right. Based on the way these are numbered. But it's going to be way down here. That's not annoying at all. Like, I'm liking the game overall, but there are some little like design, and in some cases I think things are oversights more than anything else. Or in some cases I think it's bugs. Is it the one with the light on? I bet it's the one with the light on. It is. It's the one with the light on. It doesn't look any different than the houses nearby. I don't know why I would think to interact with this one.
Well, at least it's dry in here.
I hear breathing. I'm going to... I feel like the bow's going to be not very useful in this close quarters. So I'm going to switch to the pistol. Since the bow's kind of slow. Found footage horror? Oh dear. No, thank you. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Weapon change. Let me bang out a tune on you. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I really don't like it. Bow and arrow's 5. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nightmare fuel. I'm kind of wondering what to do about this particular situation. I don't seem to be able to target it. I don't know. That's the door I came through. So I can take the camcorder for some reason. Okay, I can't take the tapes. Is there anything in the bathroom that that thing burst out of? Ammo. Cool. Because that thing really soaked up my bullets. Yeah, can I go past you? Are you a thing? Oh, okay. All right, it's cool. It's gone. It goes away. That's cool. I hear breathing. I don't know if it's her breathing. I don't hear a dial-up modem, which is what I hear for a lot of the regular enemies. They sound like a dying dial-up modem. We have the radio in here. There are bodies piled up on that bed.
You sure this will work? There's half a bottle each. It's enough. I wonder what it tastes like. Bitter. I added honey, but it's not gonna make much difference. Just do it in one. Try not to think about it. So this is it. We just lie and wait for it all to be over. Hey, we're doing this on our terms, not theirs. We've held on long enough, sis. We gave it our best shot. I don't want to end up like one of them. No. Me neither.
Really appreciate the close in on the dead bodies in bed while I'm eating something. That's great.
This is the way. We do this.
Sorry. Excuse me. The humming sound is unsettling. It's what we call an oppressive atmosphere.
Together. guess I'll see you after. I hope so. Drink up. I love you.
So that seems to be a find the 5th signal. I don't think I found the no, I think I did find the 4th signal. That seems to be a suicide, kind of. Look, the flowers do little to mask the awful smell. You said pick up. I assumed you were going to pick up the bottle. That's the other thing, is sometimes the interaction thing says pick up, but it just has you look at something. No. Is that blood? It's a bird. Okay.
I'm sorry, little guy. You can.
Weird. That looks like where the camera would go.
A tripod is set pointing out the window. It's pointing right at that house.
Okay, so which house number was that?
It's
I
pointing
can't
right at that
tell,
house.
but I guess it's sort of diagonally on the corner. I don't like that when some of these enemies are killed, especially in the recent ones, like the infected dog things, and I've seen one other of those things so far. They lay there with their tentacles all blah, 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 which makes me really concerned that they get back up. But I haven't seen it happen just yet. No, in fact, I don't feel welcome. Doormat, I don't feel welcome. That was horrible. Okay, so it's just this one right here across the street. Would I have been able to go in this door without going in the creepy house?
That smell. Something's burning.
Alright, so like, I see the sparks. But the last time I was in a house like this, something jump scared me and then proceeded to grow a giant face over the doorway. So newspaper article. Cobalt Chronicle. AI nanocells, anti-aging or fast-track fatality. The third fatality at the hands of controversial pharmaceutical conglomerate Echo Gardens promised backlash with the wider medical community as tests continue for Echo's diverse new AI-powered nanocell initiative. Promising to stunt the effects of aging by as high as 90%, this alluring new technology months from now. Many fear Echo's ambitions may be detrimental to the wider medical industry as the company grows to a staggering 87% market dominance, raising cause for concern surrounding the supply of raw materials used in common medicines. Echo Garden have declined to comment on this third tragic fatality, once again echoing, excuse the pun, their previous messaging that all parties involved in ongoing medical trials are fully aware of the risks and compensated appropriately, which begs the question, what good is a lump of cash when you're 6 feet underground? Why are you making ominous thumping noises, game? Alright, I'm guessing that's going to hurt me if I step near it, so we're not going to do that. Ah. I found the source of the problem.
Oh, God. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Someone committed suicide by TV in the tub. Okay. So you want me to unhook it? I would not want to be the one reaching into that tub. Thank you very much. Oop. Something's been wired directly into the socket. There's no way I'm touching it. Wait, could I? Yeah, can I just stomp on this? Maybe? I can't tell that noise is me actually damaging something. Or just little bug sounds. Okay. Maybe I have to shut off a breaker somewhere. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Oh. That's fun. Oh. Fun. Okay. Yeah, this is normal. Body has an old metal sign protruding from its chest. Huh. A makeshift axe? I don't think that would be sharp enough, but okay. Combine. I don't think I have anything I would combine that with just yet. Guess we'll equip that instead of my guitar. It doesn't really tell me if like one weapon is better than another. But presumably, that's the thing, like with the bow and arrow, I haven't picked up more arrows. It looks like it has a limit in there. But then like I can seemingly fire arrows forever, so I don't know what the situation is with that one. That is a yo-yo. So maybe combine the yo-yo with the coat hanger? Question mark? A child's drawing. Waving man. The man in the window says hello. Wonder if this is the house from across the street that had the camera. The man in the window says hello. That's not creepy at all. A makeshift hook. Okay. So that will presumably be how we get something out of the water, I'm guessing. But it's metal, so we wouldn't use it with the current, right? hook out the plug. Okay. I guess because it's the yo-yo toy is not conductive? Question mark? Because I'm pretty sure it specifically said that the coat hanger was metal. So I have questions. That has fucked up connotations. Heart-shaped key. So, presumably this is for the heart-shaped locket that's in the chest of the woman that's sort of strung up on that gate, right? But it was in the tub with this man who apparently fried to death in what appears to be a suicide, which would suggest to me that he killed this person, maybe they weren't related at all, and then committed suicide, but also felt the need to like, oh, don't you dare, don't you do something spooky, no TV, don't, just let me out of the freaking creepy house. Like, there's definitely got to be a reason for that. For like, I mean, presumably this sort of infection or whatever this was is going around was the reason people have been offing themselves, but I don't know. It seems like it'd be something a little more than that. I'm gonna switch back to this for now, because I'm still curious. It says 5, but it seemed like I definitely fired more than 5 arrows. I was practically spamming them earlier. So maybe it's just 5 and then I have to like wait for a minute while she reloads and pulls more arrows out of her ass. I thought initially when I got the bow and arrow, it was gonna be a thing where I could like retrieve my arrows. But that doesn't seem to be the case. It doesn't seem to be a magic sci-fi arrow that or bow that replenishes itself. You know what though? Maybe it was bugged, because before the quiver was empty, like visibly empty. You couldn't see arrows in it. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if you were to go back in the VOD and watch it later, I'm pretty sure when I first get this, there were no visible arrows in the quiver, even when I was using it. So that's very interesting. So maybe it was just bugged out. So maybe when I changed weapons, it fixed it. In which case, darn, I should have kept the bugged out version. Is there anything important over here? I don't think I'd walked over here. No, doesn't seem like it. I had not noticed this little area. Made a clip. It says I can share it to YouTube. I think it shares it to your YouTube, I believe. But I tell you what, just to be on the safe side, share it as private. You should be able to choose whether it's private or public. Share it as private. That way, if it does go to my YouTube, I assume it would share it to your own YouTube and it would just tag me. Because I remember reading something about how it does to TikTok with clips in a document. So I think it's a thing where you can share it to your own YouTube or your own profile or whatever and tag the streamer automatically. Like it just does it for you. But if it lets you set it as private, then you should be able to like hide it until we figure out what it does. I mean, that's the method I use for sharing them to my YouTube and TikTok. But given that I've also made you a moderator and stuff, you might have edit permissions for my own profile. So I don't know. I know if you're like a viewer and you make a clip, I think it would just share it to your own profile. But since I made you a moderator and stuff and gave you like management permissions, you might have the ability to publish for me. Possibly. Just gonna leave the body there, I guess.
As if things weren't morbid enough already.
Sorry, distracted from the game. No, you're fine. The game's been pretty morbid. Oh, good, a graveyard. I was kind of wondering if that's what this was going to be, based on the way the map seemed to show what looked like tombstones. Oh, good, they've been dug up. Or burst open? Question mark? Is there a reason I would be checking some of these? Okay.
Sacred to the memory of Jack Felix Marcus, a tiny flower, lent not given, to bud on earth.
That's sweet. Oop.
Precious memories of Alexander Harrison. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In remembrance of Conroy Walker. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil.
I wonder if those are like real people, and this could be a way that they did like a supporters. I think there'd be a lot more of them if it was like a Patreon type thing. But maybe the developer, because I think this is a solo dev game, I think. If I remember correctly. I learned about it through Blue Sky originally. I want to say I'm following the developer. I'd have to check the with the credits and stuff and see. I mean, he definitely had like voice actors and stuff. I guess we'll just try to go in here for now, because this is where the arrow was pointing on the map. This probably isn't ominous or anything. Oh good. Creepy old abandoned church.
Anybody home?
Don't answer. Nobody answer. Please nobody answer. I'll tell you what, let's go with that, and let's go. I kind of liked what was going on with the guitar, both because it was hilarious and it seemed like it did a good job of damage. Why? I hated that. Oh, this is a puzzle. Some of those names, I think, were the ones outside.
To the glory of God, in hallowed memory of those members and associates of this church who gave themselves to free our path in the service of our Lord and Saviour. There's a list of names. May their flame light our way is written underneath.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I suspect I have to. I bet you that on the map, they're probably laid out in such a way that it indicates which candles are which. Oh, I don't like that. I need to go to the restroom. So I will put you guys with some music and I will be right back. right, I am back. Sorry about that. Hi, Tater. Thanks for the follow and the lurk. Sorry, I had to run for a quick bio break. But we've got a puzzle we have to solve here. That's awesome. Oh, I hate that. That is almost as bad as mannequins. You know what? I'd rather have mannequins. I would rather have the mannequins. Oh, no, I don't like that. That is a shotgun. Cool, got a boomstick now, it says. Where is the boomstick? It's only got 2 rounds in it. So. Yeah, no, I prefer the mannequin situation from other games to that. That is awful. I mean, so far, anybody that hasn't been disfigured hasn't done anything. But, like, I'm not counting it out just yet as a possibility. There's a trapdoor here. This is a secret door. I mean, there's the obvious seam, but then the floor is all scratched up in a specific direction. This floor slides away. Slides up in the wall, which must be what happens when we light the correct candles over here. So there's a whole thing. You know, I wonder. I'm guessing, because these were a lot of the names outside, and I'm guessing I could go outside and do something to figure out this puzzle. But
The glory of God.
I'm also noticing that they're all roughly different heights.
In hallowed memory of those members and associates of this church who gave themselves to free our path in the service of our Lord and Savior.
No, a couple of them are close to the same height. I was going to say maybe it's a case of you could light them in a specific order.
May their flame light.
Okay, so we are going to have to probably figure out something with the names outside. There may be more names on that list than there are names outside, in which case we just light the ones that are outside dug up. That's what I'm assuming. It's got to be for the graves that are dug up specifically.
Treasured memories of Frederick Stillman.
Frederick Stillman. I need a pen and paper is what I need. In this mess of an office, surely I would have a pen and paper. We are storing all kinds of crap in here. Okay, maybe not. All right, so I don't appear to have a pen and paper. Guess what we can do? Is I'm just gonna open up. Darn it. I'm just going to type the names out. So at least then we have a list of the names.
A tiny flower.
That one had a similar sentiment to one of the other ones. A tiny flower, something, something bloom not on earth.
An ever-loving memory of Tara Silbury.
Tara Silbury. Okay.
Gone from our...
I don't think that name was on that list at all.
Sacred to the memory of Beverly Hammond.
Beverly Hammond.
Quiescat.
Requiescat in pace.
An ever-loving memory of Mike Kaufman.
Mike Kaufman.
An ever-loving memory of the Lord.
Elson.
Sacred to the
Marcus. Marcus Helson. Hammond. Stillman.
precious memory is the
Harrison.
Lord is in remembrance, though I
Walker. I wasn't actually writing them all down because that ended up being tedious to get the mouse out of the screen. Shelling. Okay. So definitely think there are more candles than there are. So it's probably the names in the row there match up with the name or the candles. So I'm just trying to remember the last names, and then that should be sufficient for this puzzle. Yeah, okay.
to the glory and hallowed memory who gave them. There's a list.
Okay, Walker, Kaufman. Stillman. Harrison. Helson. Hammond. Marcus. I don't remember if Richmond was one. I feel like Schelling was one. Silbury was one. Okay, so maybe that. Could it be about the heights of the candles? And the order I light them in?
To the glory of God.
Is it the only ones?
In hallowed memory of those members ourselves to free our path in the service of our... There's a list of names.
Huh. Marcus was definitely one of them. Is the quote next to each one relevant?
Kurt C. Schelling, always in our thoughts.
All right, I guess we are doing this the dumb way.
Rest. Loved and remembered always.
Olivia Richmond. Game. There we go.
Gone is the face we love. In remembrance of
Conroy Walker. You know, I wonder if this was a case of the last names are similar, and I focused on remembering the last names, not the full names, and maybe that's where the problem came in.
though I walk through
Because maybe that means that those aren't the relevant ones.
precious memories of
Alexander
Alexander
Harrison.
Harrison.
Go back in the game, please. There we go.
The Lord is my... Sacred to the memory of Jack
Jack
Felix
Marcus.
Marcus. A tiny flat. In ever-loving memory of Charlie Marcus Helson.
Charlie Marcus Helson.
The Lord
Okay.
in ever-loving memory
Mike Kaufman.
of Hoffman.
Mike Kaufman sounds like a pun. Or like it would be a pun.
Blessed are
My cough, man. Or my coffin. Probably my coffin is the pun.
in ever-loving memory of
Tara Trent Silvery.
Gone from our home. Sacred to the wreck.
Beverly Hammond.
Treasured memories of
Frederick Stillman. Oh, is this a side entrance? Can I go back in here? No. Okay, I've got a list of names now.
to the glory and how you gave. There's a
Okay, so definitely Marcus. Frederick Stillman. Kurt Schelling. O. Richmond. Conroy Walker, yeah. Mike Kaufman. T.T. Silbury. Alexander Harrison. I didn't write down those last two because I thought I could remember them. But that would still... I think it was Hammond and Helson, which would still lead us with the exact same number outside as there are candles.
an ever-loving memory.
Okay, that's Tara.
An ever
Oh dear.
gone from our sacred to the requiem.
Oh, I just solved it. It's the ones that are lit up out here. So Silbury,
From our
Silbury,
in
Helson.
sacred to the memory.
Marcus. Silbury, Helson, Marcus.
In remembrance.
Walker. So Silbury, Helson, Marcus, Walker. I don't think either of the ones in the back had candles lit. No, this one does. Silbury, Helson, Marcus, Walker.
Kurt C.
Schelling.
Resting.
Silbury, Helson, Marcus, Walker, Schelling. Silbury, Helson, Marcus, Walker, Schelling. Yeah. So Silbury, Helson, Marcus, Walker, Schelling. Yeah, that's 100% the solution. I don't need my list anymore. Yes, 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 yes.
To the
Give me, yes. Okay. Helson. Marcus. Silvery. Walker. Shelling. Got it. Alrighty. Now we get to go into the spooky basement of the abandoned spooky church full of bodies. That's bothersome.
Tax has been worried sick. He really cares, you know. Tough guy that's soft as pudding. That's what you said, wasn't it? The boss in better days. All those Ginkgo suits, sweet talking our regulars. State paycheck and a roof over your head. It's hard to say no when you're out of options.
Oh, it's
Fucking boiling pot.
definitely
bad eggs.
European. I've never seen paycheck spelled that way.
I can only imagine what it's like to have been through all of it. You need to know that you're not alone. We're not alone. That pot's boiling over. And soon they're gonna get burnt. Whatever it takes. Remember?
Oh, good. A crypt. Yeah, this is where I want to be. Definitely want to be in a crypt. And the hole seems to have things. Yeah, that's great. Why do you think I needed a healing spray, huh? Why are you giving me that? Okay, that's not an item. That's just like a brick there. I heard you. There you go. Oh, what the heck is that? That was like a face hugger thing. Well, the shotgun's now empty, so... I'd like to find a saving point, though, because I've been going for a little over 3 hours, and I don't know how long this game is, so I don't want to continue for too long. So I'm thinking since it auto-saved, I may as well probably go ahead and call it for the night. Rather than, like, lose progress. If it takes a while to get to another save point. The save points have been kind of spread out a little bit. And you just have to backtrack to them. Thank you for the stream. It was super fun. Yeah. So there's about a 3-hour VOD there. I mean, you missed part of it, but you can feel free. I'm sure you'll want to probably go back and look at it. And then I sent you the link to the first like 2 hours of the game. So let me see if there's anybody that we can raid. Haunted Corgi. Let's do raid on Haunted Corgi. She is playing Among Us and she has a Corgi cam. So there's, I don't know if the Corgi cam is currently active, but they have Corgis that you can watch as part of the stream. It's usually down in the corner. So they're playing Among Us, it looks like. So I will be live on Tuesday for a game dev stream, as long as I'm still feeling okay. But I mean, I'm still sick, so we'll see what happens. You guys have a good night and a good raid.